Hello, 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 my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. This is our daily vibe from our guides messages for August the 21st. Let's see what we have here for this day. We've been given the Eight of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands. Okay, coming in next, we have the Five of Pentacles. And we have the Three of Wands. Okay, let's see what we've got for today. Well, starting off, we've been given the card, the Giraffe, and the Giraffe represents perspective, grace, and intuition. So it says, step back to see the bigger picture with clarity. So you might be dealing with a situation that requires you to not jump in too quickly. We know the Giraffe is really tall. The Giraffe can see things, a large area around it and see quite a distance. So this is asking you to do that, to keep your eyes open, to consider things and look around that you might have overlooked or missed. If you're dealing with a situation that requires complete clarity, this is what you need to do, okay? Don't go jumping into anything too quickly. Don't accept the first offer, as they say. Don't sign on the dotted line too quickly till you read between the lines and you know what you're getting into. This card says there's a situation around you that you need to do some research on, whether it's on a personal issue, a relationship issue, your job or your career. This is important that you see everything that you need to see and find out what you need, everything that you need to know. Now, coming in with that, you have the card of balance, and this is the Eight of Cups. And this represents moving on. You've gone through hard times, just like her. She's walked through the fire and she's turned her back on something that wasn't working out in her favor. So she realizes that by doing this, she's creating a new beginning for herself. And it requires her to be creative as she moves forward so she can see everything that she needs to see. However, this card means you have to get going to keep going. So this is a beginning of you stepping out and stepping away from something. And you're moving slowly. However, one foot in front of the other is leading you in the right direction. So basically it says just put one foot in front of the other and get moving. So you're moving on in a new direction, leaving something behind that's over and done with. As far as you're concerned, it's finished. Now, coming in, you've got the card, Insider. An insider means you may be feeling as though some of you may feel that you're left out of a situation, and others you may feel that you're being invited. You're being invited into an exclusive situation that's allowing you to get all the information that you need. So being an insider means that you know what's going on. Okay, so it's about you finding out what you need to know today and hearing the information that you need to receive. So be ready to be called in, be ready to be included, be ready to be accepted, be ready to be looked upon as someone who is respected and is going to be able to find out information that not everybody will know. So this is a card of you feeling as though you are belonging now. You're belonging in a situation, either with people at place of work, anything like that. Now, the Ace of Cups comes in, and this is a card of a new beginning. So we talked about the Eight of Cups, moving on, balancing yourself, taking yourself to center, thinking about your moves and doing it, looking at things from a broader, wider perspective, and getting all the information that you do need. Offer comes in, and guess what? You have the ability to go after something new. It's the beginning of you taking action and moving towards your goals. It's a beautiful new beginning, and you're feeling inspired to create something original and go after your dreams. It could be a new career opportunity, that gets your creative juices going. You're excited about it. You're excited about it. And you could be deciding to learn something new as well. Some of you could be considering starting your own business right now, and it's giving you this passion for life to do it. Or some of you could actually be changing your careers. So have the courage and the enthusiasm. Believe in yourself, because this is your time. It's a beginning and a chance to start something new and move in that beautiful new direction. Now, coming in next, you've been given the Mountain, and it says overcoming obstacles and endurance. So this could be a week where you feel challenges, but today is a day where you might really have to dig deep. Dig deep to make everything fit into your schedule. Dig deep to find out the information you need to know. It's a day of, basically working towards your goals, and then you do overcome those obstacles. Okay, it's called, it also uses the word endurance. So don't give up. Okay, so keep moving forward. This is a card that says if you do, you're going to get through these obstacles. You're finding a way now to see the light. You're finding the way now to go after the goals that you want to go after, and you're receiving what you need to receive to do this. So you will be overcoming obstacles today. You're thinking of how to navigate yourself through these circumstances, and you will. Some of you may be feeling a little bit a little bit lack and loss. You might be feeling as though you're taking on all the burdens of your own. Some of you are feeling, perhaps that you could be dealing with money issues, personal issues, relationship issues, anything like that. It is the Pentacles. Often it has to do with bankruptcy and feeling lack of money and things like that. This card says that you will find the reason. If you ask, you'll find the resources to resolve these challenges. Okay, this card says, you don't have to sit here and internalize. You don't have to take on all these burdens on your own. Worry never fixed a problem. Okay, so you might be dealing with people to do with financial institutions if you're discussing money, and money is of a concern. If it's a personal issue, you're going to go and share some communication and dialogue with somebody. You may be leaning into someone here who has the ability to professionally guide you through a process where you feel better. So don't take on the burdens on your own. This is a card of disappointments. This is a card of worry. But all you have to do is ask for the help, seek the help. You'll get the inside news that you need to know that'll get you through this. Okay. Now, coming in with your angel card number, look what we have. We have 4 7s, and it says perseverance. We talked about that here, didn't we, with the Mountain card. And the perseverance cards says perspective, shift, reflection, resilience, inner wisdom, enlightenment, and determination. Okay, now is the time to shift your perspective on the challenges that currently originate and dominate in your life. So to achieve success, continue on your path with determination. Tap into the inner wisdom, and you will intuitively know the right next steps to take. And you're doing that. I think you've decided. It's taken you a long time, but you're moving in a new direction. You've heard and you've got the inside news that you needed to know. And then you get this offer, this great offer to start something new here. And you're going to do that. You've done the work here. You've looked around. You've thought about this. Now you're able to move forward. But you must continue with perseverance. Don't give up. If things aren't moving as quickly today as you want them to do, or you're not seeing the results as fast as you want, don't give up, because it says it will still come in. You'll overcome those obstacles. Now with that comes in the 3 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands is coming into your own. You're finally seeing some light at the end of the tunnel. Things are going really well, and your choices you're making are good ones. Okay. So you're putting your strategies to the next phase. And this means don't stand on the shoreline waiting for your next ship to come in. Get moving on the next project. Things are turning out just as they should, okay? So you could also be traveling for your career. There might be a trip that you have to do for your business, okay? Or you're dealing with people on an international level, where you're dealing with people around the world. You're setting new goals, and it's beautiful. You just need to have patience as you move through this. All right, let's see what we have here for additional cards, my beautiful fellow Pisces. So this is a day of challenges, but overcoming them. This is a day of hearing about new opportunities and feeling as though we're on the inside. We're getting the inside news that we need to know, but we just can't give up. It takes time. Okay, Rome wasn't built in a day, right? Okay, here we go. Our first card coming in is risks. We've got financial gain, potential, and our final card is see your struggle as an opportunity. All right, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Celebrate. Okay. So I always say risk or regret. Okay, sometimes we have to stick our neck out and be open-minded to see things from a bigger, broader, wider perspective that allows us to take a chance to go forward. There's going to be some financial gain, which is good because I think you've had some worries about that, some of you. And you've got the potential. You've got the potential here to overcome obstacles and move forward and see your greatest potential. You're going to see it come out today. And your struggle, okay, it's an opportunity to grow. So this whole thing is, today is a day of of having to push yourself. But at the end of the day, you're going to get through and you're going to say, ah, I did it. Okay. Well, my beautiful fellow Pisces, this is our daily vibe for today. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful day. And always know, I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful fellow Pisces.